Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Yo, 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 yo. What's
How
happening,
we
bro?
What's up, man?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Oh, you got some, what, you got some tea or something?
Always drinking tea.
Always drinking tea. Now, do you drink like black tea, like regular? Oh, you got green tea. Okay.
Drink green tea.
All
I
right.
drink green tea for older male purposes. I used to be with the Red Bulls and vitamin water, energy drinks, even I used to like those like sugary teas that like you'd mix up from like ShopRite,
Sure, sure, sure.
the mix or whatever. But I got kidney stones like 2 times,
Oh, that's not good.
and it was definitely from all that crazy shit. The first time was the Red Bull, 100%, because I was pounding them real hard, man.
Yeah.
Like I would do like 2 Red Bulls in the morning. Like that would be like my breakfast and lunch pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Like
tough, man. I was
yeah,
gonna say I was
so
drinking a lot of them too. Probably about 2 years ago, and yeah, I just wasn't feeling good all the time. So it's funny because I took a big break on them, and now I find myself drinking them every now and again. So I'm trying to stick to like water and Gatorades.
sure.
You
Yeah,
know,
no, but I had to drink the tea. They actually the doctor who I was talking to at the time, he was like green tea and beer. That's what he said. Green tea
okay.
and beer.
At the same
So
time.
yeah, no, maybe a chaser, that'd be kind of gross. But no, I like green tea and I drink a lot of black tea too,
Nice.
so that's
I
my
like some
tea
black
stuff.
tea in the morning, some chamomile at night. Maybe some green tea.
Yeah.
Green tea's good too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a good show today, man. Lots of stuff to talk about. Lots of like some trailers came out this past week. Some new shows are starting up
Oh
at the end of the
yeah.
month and next month.
I
Batman
can't wait,
came out.
man. Batman came out and the reviews are out. And you know what? I didn't see it yet. And I'm trying to like avoid spoilers. But I've been hearing a lot of good things,
Yeah,
And Rotten Tomatoes was like it's in the 90s,
in the '90s. So
Yeah, for both. I feel like Affleck should have stuck it out. I feel like the solo Batman movies are where Batman shines,
yeah,
and every Ben Affleck movie was with other characters, and he was competing for the spotlight.
yeah.
Like how Batman can compete with Superman in a movie? Come on, everybody wants to see Superman flying around using heat vision, cold vision, and
hmm
Batman got some shark spray or something. Like, come on.
Hey, man, he found the kryptonite quick, bro. Made a dagger,
Yeah,
made the smoke bombs.
yeah. No, I know, but still. But anyway, all right. So we've been getting a lot of new followers, and we know that some people are excited for these giveaways that we're doing.
Yes, sir.
So in the background, and you can see it in previous episodes, we're giving away a Cobra Commander figure from Hasbro. We're giving away a Spider-Man bust that you can see right behind Rich over there. Boop. And we're going to give away a Mandalorian helmet, mini Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah. So he's
Um,
over there. He's hanging out.
yeah. So you guys can see it in other podcasts that we did, and also on our TikTok as well. But we just want to say thank you to the followers. So once we hit our goal, we're gonna be giving these away randomly to 3 random people.
That's right.
So
So we got 32 more to go, which isn't a long stretch. Like I said, it's not like we're asking for subscriptions or anything like that. Just quick
yeah,
hit follow.
it's all free. It's free to like, it's free to follow. And check us out on YouTube as well. I know sometimes podcast is a little late. Some people got to get up really early, they can't make it, so you can check us secondary out on YouTube.
That's right.
It's just a Michael Rich podcast, and we're counting those views as well. But we're trying to get our Twitch up right now, so that's what this giveaway is for.
That's right. So, and then once we hit that goal, like I said, we'll do a whole another round of prints to give away and probably some
Yeah,
figures and stuff like that. So,
absolutely, it's going to be great. And it's cool because like not a lot of people have 3D printers and they're into the figure game or just into some of these cool things and they want them, and it's pretty neat that you got that, and that we're going to be doing this and giving them away, so that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
And what's cool is lately I've been trying to learn how to like 3D like make things like
Okay.
my own things. So, which would be really cool because then I can come up with cool stuff and print it out that like nobody would have.
Yeah,
Obviously these things that I print, like the Spider-Man bust and the Mandalorian helmets, have
sure.
been printed like 100,000 times before. You know, so
Gotta be careful, man. Look at that dude from TikTok with the Disney thing. That shit's nuts, man.
I know,
They
man.
totally stole his print.
But that's fine. I'm sure he'll get paid.
I
One
hope
way
you
or
get
another.
paid, bro.
I
I
hope
hope
you
you
get
get
paid,
paid.
man.
I
Heck yeah.
do.
Heck yeah, bro. So
I do. We'll tag you in this maybe. Who knows?
that's right. Dude, man, I hope he does get paid. You know what? Because, like, you would never even know. Because who the hell, like, is going to be searching or whatever?
Yeah.
Or just,
I
like,
mean, Disney is a huge corporation. I
they
mean, like, I'm
have
sure there's going to be
pages
some
of
lawyers
inventory.
who want to jump on this and some who are going to be shy to it. And I hope this guy gets justice. I mean, like, the print is clearly there. I watched the video. I saw the markings. I saw
I saw
everything.
the
I've
markings.
seen
No,
it.
it's clearly his,
It
and it's
is.
like Disney has so many, like, just a catalog of inventory that,
Yeah,
like, I imagine a couple of them squeak by. Some people aren't as
absolutely.
honest as others. So
They should just give him a job.
they should just give him a job.
They should just give him a job. That's it. Give him a job, pay him his money.
And like
I don't
$5
know.
million.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know how much how much they're like paying freelancers and stuff like that, but
Well, the
you know.
question is, how much money did Disney make off of it?
Well, I don't know that it was out for a super long time,
Yeah.
but I guess we'll find out,
Yeah.
because if you haven't heard about it, you're hearing about it here
You're
first.
hearing about it here. Hey, what's up, Johnny?
So, all right, so let's get into South Park.
Oh, dude, this week was so good. Like, I was like, at the end of it, it was one of those things. I was like, dude, I could have watched an hour on this like episode. Like, the airsoft thing was like so funny to me and the
Yes.
teenagers.
So those of you who don't know what airsoft is like little like BBs, but they're like plastic. And they make like these very realistic looking
Oh, they
guns
got
for them.
AKs and all kinds
Guns,
of crap, bro.
grenades, Gatling guns. They got all kinds of crazy things. And it's a sport, kind of just like or hobby.
Hey,
I would
man,
say,
I wish that was out when I was like 10,
right?
11 years old, dude. That was awesome, man. Like, we used to
Yeah.
shoot each other with real BBs. Like, that hurts. Like,
Yeah.
these sting a little bit, but ain't,
Not as bad as a real BB. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We used to do one pump on it. You know what I'm saying? It's enough
Yeah.
to hit you, not enough to go in the skin.
Sure. But no, it was good. It was good. So the boys decide they want to get into airsoft. There's a new airsoft store in South Park, and it's pretty cool. And basically, who is it? Kyle. Kyle's the one who goes to his dad,
Yeah.
asks his dad for the money to go get this. Like, don't tell mom. Like, she ain't gonna understand. Like,
Yeah.
she's not gonna know about this. But we gotta go there. My friends already got it. Like, come on. And Kyle's like the kind of rich one, so
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say he's got dough, so
his dad, he picks him up a whole. What did he say? He wanted a Glock and something else, right?
I'm not sure what he ended up with. I think he had like a shotgun or something like that, or I'm not
Well,
sure.
he definitely asked for two guns. I remember that. But oh my god, man, like they hit the nail on the head. So they got matched up with teenagers. Okay, so that's what this episode really was. It was about the teenagers.
It's about how terrible teenagers.
Now, when you
are.
go to these types of things, it's not necessarily, if you don't go with a big enough group, you're going to be playing strangers,
Mhm.
like whatever you're doing. Like
Sure.
if you're going to, like one of those escape rooms or whatever, like you're only going a couple people, you're going to be with strangers. So they get matched up with the teenagers. Obviously, it's not a fair fight.
Hibachi
So-
started all that.
Hibachi and family style shit. Yeah, you're right.
You're always sitting next to
So-
some family and you're having a birthday party and it's like two of them and they're like, why?
Yeah, they're like having their first date and shit. Like, nah, it's crazy. So they get matched up with these teenagers, and they're pretty accurate with the teenagers of today for sure.
I think so.
And they were all just like depressed,
And
pissed off.
lazy and mad
lazy.
and they hate everybody and there's nothing
Yeah.
you could do for them.
They don't know how to express themselves.
They're always in the bathroom with lotion.
It's like nobody needs that soft of hands.
Nobody needs that soft of hands, man.
Oh my god, that was super funny. But it was definitely like I would say like old school South Park, like back to the original stuff.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's really good. I think that's what they're doing with this season. They took a step back and they're like, we've been doing specials and doing, crazy stuff. Let's kind of get some in the industry they call it evergreen material, where no matter what, this episode 5 years from now, 10 years ago, it would still be funny.
Right. Well, they're just great on that, and I would love to like hang out with them for like a day, bro.
They're
And
probably
just,
the most boring people ever.
Yeah, well, maybe not when they're writing though. You know what I mean? Like, maybe when they're writing, the creative juices are flowing. I think they seem pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm sure
Um,
they're fun actually.
but what do they hang out with like Bill Hader?
I
Anybody
imagine,
knows?
dude. Bill Hader's like hilarious. I would want to hang out with him, dude. Like
Yeah.
everything he does is funny to me. So,
Well, apparently he was the one who helped them with the fish sticks thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they
one
were
of
like fishing or whatever, and they
one of
came
the
up with
funniest jokes like in South Park
it.
history. It's so
Oh man,
funny.
it's great.
Oh, Kanye. Oh, dude, I seen a post today with Kanye, and it was like I
Uh,
guess him and Pete was going back and forth on text message, and
it got heated.
Kanye's like, "Where are you at?" And Pete did a selfie. He's like, "In bed with your wife."
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was on like Barstool or something. So like,
That's
usually
hilarious.
Barstool like kind of checks their stuff, right?
Oh my god, man, that's hilarious. I don't know. I don't know how well Barstool vets, but
um,
I'd
I
imagine.
feel like they're just playing into the hype. There's not really much like celebrity crap going on right now. There's just
Yeah,
not like nobody really cares. There's just more important things than celebrities, So they're trying to like be the only beef out there, really.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, for sure. And they kind of are right now. There's really not too much going on. I mean, like anything, they try to bring it in political and whatever, and
do
that's
you
kind of
think we're
like
gonna see
died
the
out.
return of Yeezy to South Park?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, it is relevant. I think that it'd be funny to have him and Pete Davidson on the
It would
show.
be funny to have Pete on there.
He would look so crazy.
He would look so funny.
They'd make him like super tall and just like super pale.
He'd have like all of his tattoos and like be shirtless all the time.
Yeah,
Like.
yeah. They'd probably make him his character Chad or whatever
Oh
that he
my
does on
god, dude.
SNL.
Yeah, no, it would be good, man. I hope that happens because
I
we'll
hope that
bring
happens
this
too.
back.
See, South Park, we got some ideas, man.
Call us
We're
up.
two friends. Call us up. We'll help you out. We've been watching for years since day one, basically. Since day one, we've been watching South Park
Oh my
and all the
god,
movies and stuff,
dude.
Orgasmo and basketball, and
Oh yeah. Well,
like, come on.
here's my so the first time I ever seen South Park, my stepdad's dad showed it to us. He showed up one Christmas and he was like, "You guys are gonna freak when you see this." Right, and he threw it on, and it was some like bootleg ass like, and it wasn't the official episode. He showed
Right.
us the one where all their
bootleg.
names were switched.
Yes.
So
I've seen this one.
It was like Santa versus Jesus or Frosty versus Santa
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
It was Jesus versus Santa Claus, I believe.
Okay, and all their names were switched. I think like Cartman was Kenny, and they were all
Yeah.
tall and weird looking and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was different animation. Yeah, for sure.
So like it was like crazy because they were like, I shouldn't watch it because I was like 13, but they let me do it anyway. And then that was it, dude. You just need to see like one little bit of South Park when you're 13,
Yeah.
and it's over.
Well, that's what it was. I believe that when they made that as like whatever they did, and they gave it to somebody, and then somebody made like copies, and like it got around, and then that's how they got the show or whatever. But
because it wasn't on the internet, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, like it was later on.
Well,
but
they
like,
made Comedy Central, bro.
Yeah.
They made Comedy, and I don't think people really realize that it was the only successful show that they ever had like that. I mean, it's been running for years. Like I can't believe they like all their networks have it now because they
you didn't like
have that for a
Strangers
while.
with Candy.
No, no. Listen, man, Adult Swim and all that kind of shit. Like or Comedy Central. They come out with some whack ass shows.
Or what was that therapist one that they had? Like where like he's nervous looking, like he's all squiggle lines.
I'm not sure, man. I don't know. They had a lot of crazy bullshit on there. they do stuff. They do, but it should be like all South Park stuff and their movies and stuff like that. They should just be pumping that shit because it's what sells, but I don't know. South Park's great, man, and they're funny guys for sure, and they still got it. They still fucking got it.
Can't wait for next week, man. It's gonna be good.
Man. I know it's great that it's back. It's back, and we're all excited, and it's cool because, like, I mean, I guess you could, you watch it on other networks. You don't have to watch it on Comedy Central. You can watch it on.
I've been watching it on HBO.
HBO.
Mm-hmm.
So
I watched it on like Friday night or something like that. I was like, Friday night, South Park, boom.
I watched it today. I think
today.
I watched it, yeah.
It was a good episode. I thought it was one of my favorite ones so far this season.
Yeah, no, for
So
sure. No, I've been requested by several people to watch Project Adam like as fast as I possibly can. I tried to watch it
okay.
for this podcast. It's one that we talked about.
Yeah, we talked about it like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. And I know it was on a list before that because it was on a list of like things coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching the trailer for it and I thought it looked cool. So new Ryan Reynolds movie. You know, this guy just keeps coming with hit after hit.
He's
Free
been
Guy was
working
awesome.
apparently.
Free Guy was awesome. We know there's a Deadpool 3. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's got Disney money. We know that he's coming out with the Adam Project already. He's talking about Adam Project 2.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really successful for Netflix. It's a new Netflix original. Definitely check it out. It's getting like super high ratings. It's a lot of stars in it apparently, and it's really funny. It's exciting. It's different. So
All
who
right.
knows? We'll get a chance to see. Apparently, a lot of people are saying that the kid who is in it is like really good. Like he did his homework and he acts like a young Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
So
really? Okay.
yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, I
But
was gonna say I'll throw that on the docket and try to get to it at some point this week.
yeah, we'll try to watch it this week, and then we'll talk about it on next Sunday's podcast. That's all.
Next Sunday.
Yeah, but yeah, that was South Park. South Park was really, really, really funny. Definitely check it out. HBO Max, Comedy Central. I believe they're still
Wednesday.
on Paramount too.
On Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights. All right. So talking about HBO Max, we got Our Flag Means Death. Now, this show is hilarious. I keep saying it's very much like What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, just the pirate version of it.
Just the pirate version of it. Steve Bonnet is hilarious. Steve Bonnet is a real person in history. I don't know, if a lot of people know that, but he's also. My friend was telling me he was one of the characters in Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
When the
okay.
Pirates one, you have to work with Steve Bonnet. My friend John DeMan.
Oh, okay.
He was telling me about that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I
that's
was gonna
pretty
say,
fun.
and it's crazy because I know a bunch of pirate lore because I'm like in the Black Flag and
Sure.
stuff like that, and or Black Sails. I'm sorry, the Black Flag. I'm into Black Sails and stuff like that, and like because those are all some of them are all real people, like the Calico Jack and like the Ampone or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So they keep dropping like a ton of episodes. So they dropped the first 3
They did 3
when
at
it came
first,
out.
right?
And then I believe they dropped another 3.
It's another
It was
3?
like,
Okay, because I didn't watch
or
the
at least
second.
or at least 2.
Okay.
So when I saw it, now they're with Blackbeard.
Mm-hmm.
And Blackbeard's super funny, and he's just like tired of being a pirate, and he thinks there's more to life. And he was told all his life that he wouldn't be like rich and successful and have like fancy silk stuff. Like it's not in the cards for him because he's poor, and God doesn't favor him or whatever. So, whatever. So he is like kind of jealous of Steve Bonnet, because he's a gentleman pirate, he has everything.
Bro.
He has everything and he has class, and he's like, there's something to this guy, because like these mistakes keep happening and weird things, and even though Steve's dumb, he's still kind of smart compared to pirates.
Gentleman pirate, bro.
To a degree.
he's a class a little bit above.
Yeah, so it's pretty funny. So they make a pact basically that they'll teach each other. So he's going to teach him how to be a gentleman and he's going to teach him how to be a pirate.
Oh.
Pretty funny. They had some crazy fun times, people getting stabbed and stuff. And they talk about the Kraken.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know that it's real, but they talk about it and, little joke stuff or whatever. And then they have Nick Kroll in the show, which is super funny, character actor, hilarious. He's
usually pretty good in like anything he does. So
yeah, no, he's so funny. I mean, Big Mouth is great. I missed the Kroll show. That was super funny. I used to watch that a lot. He had so many like different characters, like a Key and Peele or type thing. He had like a dog plastic surgeon. Then he had like a kid who goes to like a handicapped school, but he's not handicapped, so everybody calls him Legs.
Everybody calls him Legs, like they make fun of him because he's not handicapped.
Yes.
That's messed up. That's kind of hurtful, man.
It's like a Canadian show. It's called Wheels Ontario.
Okay.
It was really funny. He just has like so many different characters. And he's just a funny guy. But anyway, He's in it. And he plays like I do with like a powdered face and the big wigs and stuff.
Hmm.
So it's hilarious. I don't want to ruin it, but it was really funny.
There you go. I was gonna say we were watching the other night on like a Discord, like the whitest kids you know, like the one where
Oh,
they
I
were
love that show.
like they were back in the day, like with the Indians and stuff like that during like the Civil War. Oh my god, dude, it was so funny to like watch that again, you know. So
Yeah. No, Whitest Kids You Know is awesome. It was sad what happened to Trevor Moore. He died.
I didn't see. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, no, he died. I believe he died in like a car crash or something. I think 2019.
2019.
Yeah, something like that. He was supposed to be doing like another movie. They did a movie after Whitest Kids You Know called Miss March.
Okay.
And it was like their first like shot, but they gave them I feel like too much control, and it wasn't so great.
It wasn't so
Uh,
great.
yeah, no, it didn't really do so well. But those guys are really hilarious. All
Yeah.
those bits they came up with are super funny. Some people say they're a little drawn out, which I guess they kind of can be sometimes, but
Mhm.
they definitely have some like memorable, funny ass skits. I love all these kids,
Yeah, it was like really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so what we got? So we got The Boys dropped the new trailer yesterday, bro.
Yes, the boys' new trailer dropped the other day. It was pretty cool, man. Just all today.
So good, bro. It's like epic. Like the season
Was a
2
lot.
one was good. The season 2 one was good with the whale and how he goes through the whale or whatever, and it was funny. This one is like serious and it's epic. They show the butcher having powers.
Yeah,
Now
man.
does he inject himself with the V?
I don't know.
You
Or does
know?
something happen?
Or does
Like
something
that he
happen,
needs
or does
to?
he always have it? Because like it seems like he's got kind of like what the kid has,
Yeah. But
so
it's a different color.
but
It kind
it's a
of looked like
different color.
it looked like Starlight's color.
Mm.
So I don't know.
And
Maybe
they showed
maybe
them
she
hanging out
maybe she
together.
maybe she dumps Huey and he gets with Starlight.
Oh,
Oh,
the
you
webs
heard it
we
here first.
weave. The webs we weave.
You heard it here first if it happens. No, it's gonna be cool. Definitely a lot of Homelander stuff. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I feel like they do know it in Hollywood that anti-heroes just fucking sell, man. I
yeah,
mean,
man.
like look at how many shows: Breaking Bad, Sopranos, Dexter. I mean,
Mhm.
like this is one of those shows, but on a superhero level.
Yep, for
And I
sure.
know it's a little tough for some people to like come into it. They're like, it's kind of corny, whatever, but like it's super fun ride, man. And I
Yeah,
mean, like, think about all the unrealistic shit that you see in a Marvel movie. You know what I'm
like
saying?
all
Like
of it.
time traveling and shrinking down to nothing,
Yeah,
and radiation's okay for this guy, but not this
not this
guy. And
guy. This guy gets superpowers. This guy dies and melts.
yeah,
Like
so I mean, it's definitely a fun ride. It's on Amazon. It's coming out soon. It's coming out.
was it June, right?
Yeah, I think it was in June.
It's like that first
But
week in June.
to tie us over, they gave us the boys cartoon called The Boys Diabolical.
Mhm.
So it was like five, I think, or six different stories. I think it was five.
Mhm.
Five different stories, and all by different artists and a whole crazy cast of famous people.
Listen, man.
Um,
What if changed the game, bro?
what if changed the game? And this was kind of like a what if type
This was a
scenario.
spin-off of What If.
It was like stories from the boys' world, is what it was. And a lot of people don't know anything about the boys.
And in no particular order, different
Yeah.
artists, different directors. It was just like have
Different
nuts with
feels.
the characters.
Yeah.
Go
So
nuts
Justin
with the characters.
Rowland, he had one dude from Rick and Morty.
Mhm.
So that one was the silly one with the guy with the boombox for the head.
Oh, the boombox. He like
And
kills everybody.
and the slow-mo guy. Oh, he played Only Wanna Be With You by Hootie and the Blowfish.
It's the only song you can play.
The only song. And then the slow guy, slow-mo, whatever, when he was choking his dad. That shit was hilarious.
That was funny, dude.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows how to write a show for sure. I mean, Rick and Morty kills it. I love that show.
Yeah, the first one was like a Tiny Toons episode. It was legit a Tiny
Yeah.
Toons episode.
It was like Buttons and Mindy
Yeah.
from Animaniacs,
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. And no, that was cool.
The
I liked it.
Homelander
I
one
dug
was
it.
cool too, man. Like
The Homelander one was really cool because it was like we got to see Homelander's like first mission like into Vought, so
how terrible it was.
that was pretty funny, and we get to see just a little bit more about Black Noir. You know, like he's still kind of a mystery in the show.
Mhm.
I feel like this season they're gonna bring out some more stuff.
We'll see.
You
I
know, I
think they're
mean, I
gonna
don't
keep
want to
him a
ruin
mystery,
anything.
man. Like,
No, they're not gonna keep a mystery
you don't think
because
so?
there's no because like I know a bunch of secrets about Black and White that I'm not going to reveal. But
Listen,
his
obviously
story's
you know
cool.
everybody and they tell you secrets. We get it, Mike. Get it.
No, it's a he has a cool story, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody who's like really into the boys that like
Well,
doesn't know it.
we'll just have
You
to
know,
wait and pay attention,
yeah, or read the comics.
or
You
read
know,
the
like
comics,
the comics are pretty cool.
which the show apparently is nothing like. So
Yeah, no, it's not, but the characters are kind of the
yeah, the
same. Their
characters will be the same.
origins,
Yeah.
you know, like there's just different storylines and different ways they're telling things. That's all. You know,
Yep.
but it's pretty cool. I liked it. It was on Amazon as well. So yeah, man, it just gave us something to like tie us over till the next boys things come out.
Yeah.
You know, I know that when Butcher was missing, I think it was in the second season,
Hmm.
that they said that we were gonna get a Butcher movie.
Yeah, that's right.
That
That we were supposed to get like an hour movie or something, right?
yeah, I think that fell through, and that's why they gave us the Boys Diabolical.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because he's doing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Billy Butcher is amazing, bro. He's one of my favorites. But he I don't know, man. Homelander is just such a perfect character.
Yeah,
And
he's a
Anthony
good
Starr
character.
is killing it. He's such a cool guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I follow him on Instagram and I'll do like some Homelander pictures and stuff like that. And he's just like a regular dude, man. He's liking shit. He's going on. He's talking to people and stuff. It's pretty neat. He's a cool guy. He even sent some pictures from
From the
the
set,
set
right?
or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. You know.
Nice. Well, while we're on Amazon, before we go on the next one, and a little gem I came across is they have a Ninja Scroll show on Amazon, which I didn't even know that.
Based off the movie.
Based off the movie, it's got Jubei in there and the old guy, the old guy with the stick or whatever, and they're on obviously a different adventure. Now it's different than Ninja Resurrection. I didn't really like Ninja Resurrection compared to
No, I
like
didn't
Ninja
like Ninja
Scroll,
Resurrection
and I
as
know
much.
there was a Ninja Resurrection like show too, and I didn't watch it all, but I really like this one because it's just like the first movie. The only difference is so like he's helping this girl out, and all these bad guys are trying to get this thing that this girl has. Okay, so all the bad guys are fighting each other. So you never get to see that. It's like one big guy here, and then another one's like, "Nah, I'm gonna kill her, and I'm gonna grab it." And they
Sure.
fight each other, and obviously Jubei comes in, and he just like tears everybody up. Eventually. Uh, but it's definitely cool, man. I usually have it on in the background, and it's definitely cool to throw on and watch some cool ninja stuff. So they
Yeah,
definitely
man.
stay true to the original movie, which is cool.
No, that's awesome, man. I like the original movie. I saw it on a bootleg back in the day. It was a little tougher back then to get some of these things, and we were lucky to have the Route 18 flea
Yeah, dude, I got everything there,
market.
dude. From that bootleg spot, dude.
Everything there.
Ooh, I blew money there.
I got this awesome, cool tattoo from there.
I got
From the
one on
flea
my leg.
market. From a flea
Yeah,
market.
I got one on
No,
my
the Route
leg.
18 flea market was popping. They had all kinds of cool stores. You could buy grills there if you want to. You
That's
can
right.
get
I got my beeper there
nameplates
back
for
in the
the
day, bro.
girls, beepers. You can get apparently fake guns that are lighters that can get you in trouble with the police. You
They
can
had
get
an
all kinds of
airbrush,
cool
dude.
stuff.
You could bring him anything
You
and
get
he'll airbrush
a
it.
fake college ID if you wanted to.
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
Like,
that's
there was
right. They used to do
so
the IDs there, bro. I remember that. I had to get one
Oh
for
my
something
god.
stupid one time. They're like the only place that would give me an ID
Only
for being
place
under
that would do it. They're just like, where you from? What do you want us to say?
like how old do you want to be?
Oh my god, it was just a shop right there, and like they were dying basically, and they started doing it for the teens, and that was it. They made their money, but there's a lot of shicey things going on in flea
Hey,
markets. That's
listen,
why they
that
don't
was the
last too long.
spot to go for like Christmas shopping.
Oh hell yeah!
'Cause you could
Christmas
just
they would be open all week too, not just on the
I
weekends.
know, and you could just knock it out all in one shot there because they just had so much different variety of like
Yeah, man.
crap.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
That
I
was the
miss that
spot.
place so much.
That was
I
the
miss
spot.
both of them: the Route 18 flea market and the Route 1 flea market. The Route 1 one was
That one
banging,
was cool
bro.
too. They had the cool comic stores and the toy stores. I remember those.
Yeah, the toy store was cool. They had a lot of Star Wars stuff. They would always have like conventions and things like that, like comic book convention, cards conventions. Like I used to be into the basketball cards and stuff and comic books and shit. So,
Mhm.
me and my pops would go, but it's pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, man. So next on the list, we got the Titans.
Boom,
Titans
boom,
season
boom.
4.
When's that
The
come out?
Titans, it's soon, man. I
Soon?
believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
I
realize it was
think
gonna be
it's.
soon.
I think it's in May.
In May? Oh,
I
nice.
think so. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, guys. I'm not sure.
Uh,
But I look at a lot of stuff. Usually, I have it in my notes. But
Let me see.
this season they already dropped a bunch of pictures and some teasers of some new characters that are going to be on,
Okay.
and some old ones with new costumes.
The first week of the filming has wrapped up 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we still got a little bit left, but
Okay. It's soon.
it's soon.
It's soon. It's soon.
It'll be this
and
year.
It's soon enough for me to get excited. I mean, like Titans was probably like one of the first shows that we really started this kind of thing on, other than some of the Marvel stuff.
Mhm.
And it's funny because when Titans first came out, it was on just the DC network.
Mhm.
And a lot of people really didn't watch because they didn't want to buy into a new network.
Yeah.
So what happened was they did a deal with HBO, Warner Brothers. Okay. So they had a smart idea. They're like, hey, listen, people are staying home. They're not going out to the movies, this whole pandemic thing. So how about we do a 2-year contract with you guys, and we're going to put all our movies first on HBO,
Mhm.
and we're also going to give you a bunch of this other stuff. And they gave them Titans.
Mhm.
And Titans, it did score well, but people just weren't watching because it was on a shitty new network, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now it's on HBO, which is amazing.
Mhm.
And it really took off. Unfortunately, I wasn't on board right from the beginning. Like I watched the first episode and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but how did he
Yeah.
become a detective so fast? Like, I was just too hung up on the DC
On the details, yeah.
on the DC details, yes, because like that's important to me. And
He was a detective
all
that,
about details.
and he was like a detective that already had like this seniority over everybody,
Yes.
and he was the best, and everybody's
So not only
so it
did
was like,
not only did he go to like West Point or something, like some crazy ass school, he was also Robin. He's also like an acrobat. He had time to go to detective school or something like that. Like that's just it's out of control. He had time to raise in the ranks to be able to make it to detective. It was just a little bit much for me to wrap my head around. But anyway, that aside, it's kind of the same thing with Gotham. Like it was hard for me to wrap my head around some of these characters because it was like a different take.
yeah.
But it wasn't really necessarily a different take. It was just they're just trying to get the story going. So that being aside, after I put that aside, and then you were telling me like, man, you got to get on Titans, got to get on Titans. And I was like, all right, bro. All right, I watched it. So I gave it another chance and it was amazing. I'm so glad I gave it another chance. It was really cool because the graphics, it was really cool because it's like a television show and I felt like it played out like a movie a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's why I liked it as well. That it wasn't as like Smallville-ish. If you get my drift, it's just like
Sure.
Smallville was just like a soap opera in essence. It was literally the same characters with the same problems every episode, and it's just like this one kind of flowed to where there was a good plot. There was people introduced at certain times. It's being creative at an intelligent level, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
And DC is not really known for their universes being intelligent. But I think they're doing a pretty good job with this one, So.
Yeah.
And it's a little weird, obviously there's some things that are a little bit different with it or whatever, but they can do whatever they want. That's, same thing Marvel's doing with all these shows. They can literally just make whatever stories just to put a story out there. They'll reboot it in 5 years, 10 years anyway.
No, you're right. Matter. I mean, it's tough because like they just keep fucking with the formula, Yeah. I don't want to see Batman's parents die 100 times. I don't want to know about Lois and fucking Superman. Let's tell us some other stories. Tell us some cool shit where like Superman went crazy, like so tell me some of those stories. How about that? Because there's a bunch of them.
Red kryptonite ring or whatever.
There's a bunch of them,
nuts.
Like where he goes crazy, like, and they always do it in like cartoon form. How about let's do it in the movies? I get it that like there's some of these things are for the kids, but DC's for the dads. DC's for adults, like. And I want to see some of that shit on a big screen, like I want to see like Superman go ape shit. I know they tried to do it a little bit in the Justice League when they brought him back to life.
Yeah.
The black Superman costume and all that stupid
and
bullshit.
they hinted at the Robin killing Joker, but they didn't show it. They just, it was just like, they won't show you the cool stuff, man.
Well, because they're still gearing towards a younger audience, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
They don't get it. They don't have money.
We're excited, but we're excited for it for sure. Titans is definitely something really cool that we like. So we'll be talking about it soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Titans talk. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be good.
For sure. All right. So we were talking to 2074 Comics the other day. He was on our show last week. And we were talking about Spider-Mans and stuff like that. And we really didn't hit this one to like us. We kind of like tailored it to him. So like now,
I was gonna say we definitely tailored the interview to him. We wanted to hear what he wanted to say, So
yeah, he's the Spidey expert and
guru
collector. So so we wanted to see his opinion, but we're gonna talk a little bit about ours and the different Spider-Man. So the question was, who's your favorite Spider-Man between the three? Whether it's Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, or Tobey Maguire.
Okay, see, when I saw your question on that list, I didn't know how vague you were trying to be. There's a lot of Spider-Mans if you were going to say what's your favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, there's
what's your favorite movie Spider-Man?
Movie Spider-Man.
I like the Italian Spider-Man. He's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, he's going to be tough to beat for sure. That was pretty funny. That was a great stuff. So we're gonna talk just a little bit about each one before we actually dig in. So we'll talk about Tom Holland first. He's hot right now. He's got the new spider suits, and he's a pretty cool Spider-Man.
He's got the Stark tech, man. He's got Stark tech.
I wasn't too happy about the choice because it took me a while just to get used to Andrew Garfield. And I thought it was weird that they were already putting another Spider-Man with a different person at that time.
Yeah.
So when I heard that Tom Holland was going to do it, I was a little disappointed, but he kicks ass. He's awesome. He's killer. But he's still his Spider-Man is still coming into his own. He's a younger Spider-Man. He's still going through some of these missions. Then you have Tobey Maguire, who's the OG original. A lot of people were disappointed in 3. 3, he cried a lot in 3. He had this weird cry face. Nothing against him, but it was just the weird cry face. But he is the OG Spider-Man, and a lot of people couldn't accept anybody else. They were like, he's the one. That's it. It's crazy. Then you have Andrew Garfield, and Andrew Garfield, he was definitely it was different. The style was different. But if you look at each one of them, they all have different traits of different Spider-Man, and
the time frame and the timing that they came out, had a big deal of it too. I feel.
Absolutely. Depending on when you saw it in the theater or whatever and how old you were, for sure. I like the new Spider-Mans, but the original ones were killer. I mean, there was definitely,
that first one was insane. The first.
If you go back now, there's definitely some CGI weird stuff, but you know what? You look past everything. That kind of shit.
Yeah,
it still holds up. They still crush. Walmart is going to be coming out with a movie pack with all the movies in one shot, so that's going to be neat. So I'm definitely going to snag that one up because I don't have any of them. So that'd be nice. I know Mikey, he saw the last one, of course, but he didn't see this one. So
I know my wife didn't see this one yet either, and I was like, "What are you even doing?" She's like, "Well, you went without me." I was like, "That's your problem. You should have asked me. I would have go again."
Yeah. That's too funny. But I don't know, man. It's tough to pick one Spider-Man, but if I would say everybody has the whole package, I kind of would surprisingly say Andrew Garfield, man. I think he killed it, and I feel like he kind of didn't get the role that he deserved for the third one, but hopefully he's gonna get it soon, man.
Yeah. All right, well, all right. Here's my take on that. I really like Emma Stone in the
Yeah,
Amazing
she was great.
Spider-Man. I thought she played the perfect Gwen
Gwen
Stacy.
Stacy. Yeah.
You know, she looked the part, she acted the part. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Harry in that one. I think that guy's a creepy
Yeah, he
dude.
was kind of a bad choice,
You
but
know, it just didn't seem right, especially when he was like half goblin or whatever. It was just kind of weird.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so I feel like, honestly, I feel Andrew's like probably my least favorite of the three.
Oh,
Now, with the exception of Spider-Man 3, the Toby one, that was just terrible. 2 was like, you take it or leave it. But 2, you had Doc Ock. Dude, Doc Ock was so cool in the second one.
no, it was
But
amazing.
like so cool. Like they brought him in for the new one. You know, there was a reason why they brought him in because he was a good actor. It was perfect Doc Ock. You
Yeah.
know, so I think I'm gonna go. Tom Holland obviously is probably my favorite because I love the Avengers movies. I love what they're doing with the MCU now. Obviously, it would be a little different if they had the MCU tie in, you know, with the previous ones. Um, but that's my take on that one.
Okay.
So I feel like Andrew Garfield. The reason why I don't like him that much as the Spider-Man because they went the PacSun route for Spider-Man. Like I feel like they were a little late on it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they're like, oh well, let's get this skateboarder guy who can relate to kids that watch this, and it was like, you know, skateboarding was done already. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's,
Mhm.
you know, they're not even playing X Games, you know, on the level that they were playing at the time. You know, they were just a little late to it. I felt like the concept was there way before they made the movie. That's what they were gonna do with the character. And it
Right.
was just like when he came out, he's just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go skateboard all by myself and, you know, be kind of like an emo, you know, not talk to anybody kind of deal. I don't know. But then they
Yeah.
tried the emo thing with Toby too. So I don't know why they keep coming up with like Peter Parker has to go through an emo phase.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but
So,
it's definitely it's a tough pick, but I would say he's definitely he grew on me. He grew on me. So I'm interested to see the third one for
now,
sure
who's your
with him. I
favorite
think he's
Spider-Man
cool.
altogether?
Altogether, it would be Tom Holland for sure.
No, I'm just saying like it could be a comic book one. It could be
Oh, Webby, bro, Webman,
oh yeah,
man.
Webman. You're just gonna own it, right?
He's gonna own it,
Gonna
bro.
own it. Okay.
Webman, bro. Webman's super
All right.
funny. Not a very long-lived character, but he lives in our hearts.
Hey, he may come back. He's getting a lot of
He's getting
attention
a lot
these
of he's
days.
getting a lot of pop. If they need somebody to do the voice, hit me up.
Hit you up.
Hit me up. I
I'm
can
gonna
do
go
Webby's
with
voice.
I like the Scarlet Spider. That was always my favorite. I liked his hoodie. I thought the hoodie
That's a
was
cool
cool.
one.
Um,
That's a cool one. They definitely did a lot of cool different stories with the
or the
Spider-Mans.
symbiote one. The symbiote
The
one.
symbiote one's pretty cool. There's a Spider-Man where Doc Ock like switches like consciousnesses with,
Mm.
and Doc Ock's like body is like dying, and then he switches it with Peter Parker, so he becomes Spider-Man, and then like fucking Peter Parker dies,
Oh
so
man,
Doc Ock becomes Spider-Man, and like he's still like kind of good, but not really.
but not really. But
And
he's got all of
that's
his smarts.
but that's when they first discover that Spider-Man all these years, I would say the Tobey Maguire one though,
Mm.
is holding back his powers. He's not punching with the full force because he would knock your jaw off. You know, like that's how strong Spider-Man
Listen,
is.
he gave 110% to stop that train though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tom Holland couldn't even stop an elevator.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. No, they're all great. It was really cool to see the new one. But yeah, man, Spider-Man killing it. Don't get mad at me, 2074 Comics.
I know he loves Andrew too, man. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
bro, but he's just not
yeah.
my favorite. Tom Holland just has the whole package, bro. He's got the hot
Uh-oh.
ant. He's got the Stark
Oh
tech.
man, yeah,
He's
that's
got
true.
he's just got it all. He's friends with Doctor Strange. Like, come on, man. Toby wasn't friends with Doctor Strange. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like Andrew wasn't friend. He was friends with Harry. That's it. That's all he's got.
yeah, that's all he's got. That's all he's
And
got.
Harry hates him.
No, that's too funny, man. But well, Spider-Man's definitely like a key topic in our podcast. We're always talking about Spider-Man. We're huge
We
Spider-Man
love
fans.
Spider-Man, dude.
There's so many different stories, comics, movies. I'm sure there's soundtracks out there. People are rocking out to.
No, I actually picked up an extra zombie hunter Spider-Man.
Oh,
Just like
nice.
I don't know why. I was like, oh, let me get that. I don't know if I got it, and of course I have it. And I'm like,
Ha ha ha
so now
ha.
I have
Oh, the
two.
what if one with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cape?
yeah.
Yeah, I got that one too.
So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
probably end
awesome.
up throwing that in the box for next time we do some giveaways and stuff like
Oh,
that.
nice.
So
Cool, cool. Yeah,
I'll
see for those Spidey fans.
keep that in there for them. So
Sure, sure. All right, so let's keep things trucking along. We got the new Obi-Wan teaser came out, just a teaser.
just a teaser.
Wasn't as mind-blowing as the boys trailer was, but
No, not
it
at
was still
all.
pretty cool. We're gonna see like a young Luke, I guess. Apparently, I don't know what the interaction's gonna be. I guess it's gonna be far away.
Yeah, he's gonna be kind of like watching them from afar, so you'll see like 9-year-old Luke or 8-year
But
old Luke or
that
something.
like double spinning lightsaber was pretty fucking cool. So
Yeah, and everybody's roasting like what that guy looks like
yeah.
on the internet, and like everybody's been making like fan art concepts of it and everything, and like everything looks so much better. So I'm wondering if Disney's gonna tweak it before
I
it
don't
comes out.
know. I guess we'll find out, man.
I
But
think they will.
I know that this show is going to get a lot of heat. We're definitely going to be talking about this show week to week for sure. So if you guys think of a funny name for the Obi-Wan
Oh
segment
yeah.
that we're gonna do, let us know. If you could think of something with funny with Star Wars or just Obi-Wan's name or whatever. Um, but yeah, no, that'll be cool. That'll be
Oh
something coming out
yes.
really soon.
What do you want to name it? Hmm.
I don't know. Let's see if anybody comes up with any cool names.
All right. Obi-Wan, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
Obi-Wan.
So my gripe is about like obviously you have to forget A New Hope if you're gonna watch this because there ain't no way in the 20 years Luke went from age 1 to age 18 to 20 or whatever the hell he is in Return of the Jedi that's how old he
I think he
gets.
was like 17, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so only 17 years has passed, and like when they show up and you meet Ben, oh,
Well, see, this is what's
Obi-Wan.
gonna be hard though,
Oh,
because
that's a
there's
name I haven't heard in so long. Like, what do you mean, dude? 5 years ago, you were like battling Darth Vader. Like, come on, man.
yeah.
Like,
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. And there's gonna be a lot of plot holes, unfortunately, because there's too many dedicated Star Wars fans. There's too many people who know the lore, know the timelines, and you're not gonna skirt anything past them
yeah,
for sure. There's gonna be a lot of pissed off people. They were mad. Everybody was mad about Cad Bane, and everybody thinks that Cad Bane's not dead. He's not
he's
dead.
not
He's
dead.
not
That was
dead.
too easy.
Yeah, no.
So,
But I'm excited for it. Disney Plus
yeah,
definitely
we'll
got a lot
see.
of
I'll
cool
give it a
shows coming
shot.
out.
Obviously, we'll watch it or whatever. But like I said, I feel like that's going to be the biggest problem going into it for me is that they're just going to try to erase A New Hope and just try to start where they left off with Revenge of the Sith. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know. It's tough, man. It really is because not all Star Wars stuff sticks, but we're huge fans and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see, we're gonna critique, we're gonna get pissed, we're gonna be happy, but we're gonna be excited for it. Hopefully
Obi-Wan, you
there's
know me, huh?
hopefully there's some Darth Maul. That's cool. Yeah, thanks for answering the chats, guys. We appreciate that. Um, yeah, no, so I guess we're gonna find out and see,
Worst comes to worst, there's Moon Knight.
That's true. Yeah, that's the next one. So Moon Knight is coming out March 30th, which is very soon.
Very soon.
I'm excited for it. What's his name? Oscar? Is that his name?
Oscar
Oscar?
Isaac.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac. He's definitely a cool choice for it.
Oh, he's crushing it, bro. Everybody wants him in his movies right now.
I mean, he was really good as Poe for
Yep.
sure. And he's in a movie called like Lewin Davis or something. It's like some like folk singer thing where he plays guitar and sings. He's awesome, man. Yeah, he's the whole package for sure.
That's right. He's like one of the 2022's most sought after, So him and John Cena.
Him and John Cena, yeah, for Peacemaker.
But nobody can find him.
No. All right, so I know we said it a couple weeks ago in our cast about hiatus brain. So this is the time, people. Watch Stranger
Yeah,
Things
Stranger
now.
Things, bro. Just watch it.
Get it in now
Buy
while you
yourself some
can. I
Egos,
already started,
some Reese's Pieces. Let's keep it
and
80s.
there were so many things already that I forgot. So I'm really glad that I started it over again. I can't wait till the next season
I
comes
know.
out.
I was super jealous when you told me earlier that you started already, and I was like, "Damn it!"
Yeah,
I've been talking about it for like 2 weeks. I just need to do it. I've been watching Justified again. I
sure.
love Timothy O'Fallon, man. Anything that guy does, I will watch. Just
Yeah,
and everything. He's so
him and
typecast
Baby
now.
Billy.
Well, you know what? He's so typecast now. He's just like this dude, this cowboy, gunslinger guy. And
Yeah.
I will watch anything he's in. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good for sure, for sure. And Baby Billy.
And Baby
Don't,
Billy. Oh
don't forget
yeah,
about Baby Billy.
Walter. Is that his
Yeah,
name, Walter?
yeah, he's in so many things, man.
He's
He's
so
super
good, bro.
funny, super funny. I love that character. I just want to be on Righteous Gemstones. Just I can shave. I look better.
There you go.
Like get me on the show.
You gotta learn how to preach, bro.
No, I don't want to do. I'll just be like a side character or something.
Yeah.
I'll be
So
like
hopefully I'll
a
start.
distant cousin.
Hopefully I'll start Stranger Things this week. And I might do kind of like what you're doing because like I've seen the first season like probably like 3 or 4 times.
Exactly,
Like
exactly.
like the second
I
one.
just need a refresher.
Yeah, like the second one, I think I've seen a little bit more than, or a little bit less than the first one, but the third one, dude, I watched it like once, like when it first came out, and that was it. So I definitely need the refresher on that going into the new one,
Yeah.
coming out, and I'm pretty sure this is their last one before they do all the weird split ones. They're gonna make a bunch of money off of this one, so
Yeah. All right, man. So we got your rant last. So we gave you some time. But I'm running low on my drink, man. I need to get more. I gotta hear this rant, man. I know this is gonna be great.
Oh man, you're like jumping off on live. That's crazy,
No,
bro.
I'm not jumping off on live.
Oh.
I'm not jumping off.
All right. Well, I only need 3 minutes for the rant. So.
All right. So I'm ready.
Are you ready? You got your popcorn? All right. Here we go. All right. So let me just give a little add up, and then I'm gonna get my 3 minutes, and then we can clip it. Okay. So months ago, I bought these things, the Deadpool bucket list items. I bought one for me, and I bought one for Mike for Christmas, and I sent it to him 2 months after Christmas. But it comes with a bunch of cool Deadpool stuff. Okay, it comes with a pop. It comes with, and they're all different Deadpools and stuff like that. So I thought it was really cool because it's like a mystery box. You can buy a mystery box.
Sure.
Okay, so going into my GameStop rant. So my rant found me this week.
Okay.
So I was out and about on Saturday, and I happened to pop into a GameStop, and I was gonna get Gran Turismo because it just came out, I think, like last week, and it's like sold out everywhere. And I didn't want to get it digital, so I wanted to actually buy it. But when I was there, I seen 5 of these. They had 5 of them there, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Those are the Deadpool ones. I'll totally get 1 or 2 of them." But as I was looking at them, they didn't have the seal on them that we had on the ones that we got. So the ones that I bought had the seal on them. I broke the plastic on it. You got a blacklight one out of it. Obviously, that's the one I'm searching for. So I go into the GameStop by my house, and they have them there. And I asked the girl who's working there, and I was like, "Hey," is there any way you can look through these for me, or I can look through these to find the blacklight ones since they're open already?" And she's like, "They're not open already." I was like, "All right, they're open already. That's cool. There should be some plastic wrap on there, but there's not." And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. We don't do that kind of stuff here. We would never open something up and look to see if there was something in there or, blah, blah, blah." And I was just like, "BS, bro. I used to work for GameStop back in the day. I know how all that works." So I waited a minute, and I seen the guy come out, and obviously it's the manager. Okay, he's wearing like this yellow jacket with buttons on. He's just acting all cool, swinging his land. You could tell he's the manager of the GameStop. So I'm like, "Hey man, let me ask you a question." I was like, "You got the Deadpool things here. They don't have plastic on them. They obviously have been opened. Is there any way that I can look through them and find the one that I'm looking for?" And he was like pretty cool about it. He was like, yeah, no problem. He's like, listen, we don't open them. So he's like, whatever. But yeah, bring them over. I'll help you out. He's like, I'll even help you out. Right. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, and I was talking to him too. And I was like, and this is what I told him. And I was like, and listen, man, not for nothing. You can tell me until you're blue in the face that you guys don't open these or look through them or do whatever you can. And no, we don't do that, man. We don't do that. So he's like, all right, I'll help you out with this. And we're looking. So he opens them up. He's opening them up. And I was like, yeah, man, well, I'm really looking for the blacklight one. And he's like, oh, well, you're not going to find him in these. And I was like, what? Why? He's like, because I looked through them already. And I was like,
he admitted it.
He just like admitted it to me, dude, right? And it was funny because the first thing he did when he said that, I looked at the girl, right? Because she's the one who argued with me the most that they didn't do that. And I was like, oh, so you looked through them already, right? And she just like eyes down, like she was caught, like they were caught, dude. Like, come on, dude. Obviously, like you guys are looking through them. The plastic's not on there. I got them a couple months ago. So it was just funny that that they just lied about it until literally they were caught, and it was just
until they were caught,
and he was like, yeah, I already looked through them, you know what I'm saying? So obviously they're getting the mystery boxes, they're opening them up, they're making sure they get whatever, and then they're putting the sticker on there for the price, and they're selling them for wholes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like so crazy to me. And I get the point of you working at a GameStop, you got certain perks, okay? When you pop open a figure box or a toy box or video game box, or you get first dibs, bro. I'm not even
you get privilege. You get privilege for working.
Hey, man, that's just luck of the trade, bro. I ain't even arguing that, okay? But to go in and find a product and physically open it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to open up a box and there's a bunch of figures. It's like, oh, that's a special one. It's worth money. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to buy it. No, you are physically opening the product, looking for it, and then
it's supposed to be a mystery.
It's supposed to be a mystery, bro. And so I stopped at another GameStop on my way home from that one.
2 of them.
Okay, so I had 2 up in the same time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get these same guy, man. I'm going to go get this guy, too. And I went in there. I couldn't find him, and I was on my way out, and they had 5 of them, and they were all open. Right, so, and I went to the guy, I was like, hey, man, is there any way I could look at it? And he was like super cool. He's like, yeah, he's like, there's supposed to be plastic on them. I don't know why there's not. He's like, we've gotten these before. He's like, I get it. He
knows why.
Yeah, he was like, I get it. He's like, yeah, they're mystery boxes. They're supposed to be wrapped. And so it was like, you got 2 stores and they were nowhere near each other. It was like, I was on the other side of town. And like they were all open, so your GameStop employees are swindling and grabbing all the cool stuff that they can.
Grabbing all the cool stuff,
And like I said, I get it if you open a box and it's there and you see it and you're gonna buy it anyway. That's cool. That's luck of the draw, bro. You got the job, you got the perk, you see it first. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? But don't be opening mystery boxes to try to find it and then closing it up and then selling them as like they're new when they're not.
Yeah, that's
new.
Not cool. Just buy them all. Just buy them all with your discount.
Just buy them all with your discount and then return them or give them away. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me that they're doing this on a massive scale. Because I imagine just these 2 GameStops can't be the only ones doing it.
And that's in Georgia.
And it's not just one random employee messing up and cutting them open when they get them in. It's just like they're purposely doing it and they're looking for this stuff. And, it's just like, yeah, I could be a little salty about it, and it's whatever. I'll go on my search. And the crazy part is if they were sealed, I would have bought some. I would have bought 2 of them to take the guest to try to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they weren't sealed. And even though both dudes were pretty nice about it and they were like, you could open them and, we could look at them or whatever. But the one girl, too, like I said, she kept up the charade for a while. But she's like, we don't do that. That's unheard of. We would never do that. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who are you talking to, bro? I've been coming to GameStop since you were in 1st grade, bro. Like,
oh my God.
Serious? Like, come on now. So that's my rant for the week. I know I went over a little bit more than 3 minutes. Maybe we'll do part 1 and part 2.
We'll clip it. That's all.
We'll do part 1 and part 2 on TikTok or whatever. But tell me how you feel about that, man. GameStop needs to stop, bro.
They need to stop for sure. And I could definitely say, I just want to add my little 2 cents real quick at the end for sure that GameStop in New Jersey as well is doing the same thing. There's multiple ones around here and they are opening up those boxes like that. I mean, it's not a huge thing.
It's just exclusive.
Bucket list.
So you can tell me that you're blue in the face that GameStop isn't doing this. This is an exclusive GameStop product that I bought sealed. So you guys are doing it in the GameStop area.
Do
So
the job right, GameStop.
do your job right. So that's my rant. We're gonna end it on that. Appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys next Sunday.
Follow us on Twitch.
Follow us on Twitch.
And
Follow us on
YouTube.
YouTube and TikTok. You guys have a nice night. We'll see you next week.
Peace, peace.
Peace.